Okay, Mauro, you ready to talk painting technique?
Let's do it.
Help us all paint like a pro?
Yes, sir.
So if you wanted to give some tips to someone who wanted to paint like you, who paints every day,
Every single day.
what would the list be? Let's start.
Well, let's start by telling you how do I handle a paintbrush.
A grip, huh?
Grip. You get a grip just like that. Put your fingers right on top of the ferrule. Don't have to go all the way in or out.
So you're down low. You're not back here.
Not there. Because you get this grip here, this is the perfect. So every pro painter knows that.
Yep.
So it should be right here.
And this is the ferrule, this metal
That's the
part
ferrule.
right
This little metal piece that holds all the bristles tight together.
Okay.
And the second thing is like the amount of paint that you're going to put in the brush.
The amount of paint.
Yes.
What is the proper amount?
I like what I call the 2 fingers. Or a little bit higher, but not so much, because if you put a lot of paint on, the paint is going to get in behind the ferrule. That's not a good thing.
So you're talking about, so when you dip, just dip it a couple fingers deep. Don't go all the way up.
Just like that. Just is good enough for you to do all your cutting lines.
I guess it makes sense, right? Because when you get the paint up here, that's not really getting on the wall anyway, right?
Absolutely not. The work of the brush is going to be right there. Right at this little tip here.
Yeah, okay.
This is what you use for you do your cutting lines.
So grip and amount, and the 2-finger rule is a pretty good one, or 2 plus.
Yep.
All right, I'm with you.
All right. This is how we do.
So let's see the technique here.
You dip. That amount of paint right there.
Yep.
Couple dabs. Take some of the excess. Just a little.
Yep.
And then you go for it.
You need to go for it.
And then you start right here. Let's go like that. You don't need to go straight into the wall. You just go easy. Couple dabs.
Yep.
And work your way in slow, just like that.
Look at you.
All right.
I'd be shaking right now.
Remember, you always can come back
Yep.
and spread that paint a little better right there.
Yeah.
Nice brush stroke right in there. So you're not going to see any paint dripping or anything like that. Let's say you cut the wall, I mean the trim, right like that. And then you just touch a little bit in there. So first thing you do, always carry like a wet rag.
You've got that on you at all times.
All the time. I mean, not so much now because, you know, but if you're not familiar with all these techniques, you can use one of this. Nothing wrong with that.
Gotcha.
Just go in there. All right. Couple dabs, nice and easy.
You're good to go.
And it's done, clean.
I mean, so long as you get it while it's still wet, you're in good shape.
You're in good shape. Don't let it dry, because then
Don't
you're in
let it dry.
trouble.
Gotcha.
Then you're going to have to do a lot more touch-ups to correct one single line.
How do you feel about painter's tape, though?
It's okay to use, all right? I use it a lot. Sometimes we do use because we should protect some areas like baseboards. We're not doing anything on the floor. I use the blue tape or the green tape or yellow tape, whatever color you feel comfortable with.
Gotcha.
But if you're not a professional, it's okay to use tape.
All right. So I've got grip, I've got
grip.
quantity, 2 fingers, I got little dab, I got come at it with the front tip, I got
Yep.
nice and slow, and I got have a wet rag on hand at all times.
Right there. It's all you need, and you'll be like doing a lot of painting. This is the first those are the techniques that you should learn.
The last thing that I would add to the whole thing is just keep your number on speed dial.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, Mauro, thank you.
You're welcome.
You got a little drip right there.
Yeah.
Get that for me.
Let's take care of that. Remember, the paint is still wet. Look like.
Nice. All right, thank you.
All right, it looks good.
Looks real good.
Want to give it a try?
Thanks for watching. This Old House has got a video for just about every home improvement project, so be sure to check out the others. And if you like what you see, click on the subscribe button to make sure that you get our newest videos right in your feed.